how you doing? This is Jeeves here, TalkMusicBiz.com. Okay, as well as the fact that downloading is a very important part of our industry, I know there's a lot of people, if not probably everybody out there, especially in the indie level, that still has hard products that they're trying to sell. In most cases, being the points of distributions are shrinking like crazy, everyone's having to be pretty creative about placing their CDs in specific stores, considering that the shelf space for CDs is shrinking. One of the things I wanted to share with you was something that I just recently did. I wanted to make sure that it went all the way across the board before I brought it forth to you. I had written a bunch of meditation kind of music, specifically structured in a certain way. And sitting on these units that I had, though it was a particular job order from a few years ago, I had about 500 leftover units. Even though there was no cost out of my pocket, I'm sitting there going, how do I move these units? I just want to get them out of here, but I don't want to throw them away. I thought there was a viable use for the meditation music for obviously people who meditate, right? What I ended up doing, and what I want to pass along to all of you who have a product, is I found a company that I offered a particular deal with that they bought into, in the sense that I didn't pitch them something where I went, oh good, I suckered them into something. But what I did is I made these CDs available at a certain price and had them buy 500 CDs from me at I think it was about $4 a unit. And now they're offering this CD as an incentive for the people who purchase their products. If you spend X amount of dollars, get this free CD. And I don't suggest necessarily that's going to work for everybody out there, but that's if you're sitting on product. You could go to a local store in your particular area, whatever matches perhaps your image or the style of music, and perhaps offer, let's say, somebody that sells very unique gifts in a kind of hoity-toity, cool culture kind of way. And if you have soft new age music, perhaps doing a deal with these stores and saying, hey, here you go for a consignment. What I tried to market forward in this, so that you can get more cash in your pocket, is to do a deal with the record or with the potential distributor and say, well, I'd like to get $7 a unit on a consignment setup, which means I'll put my CDs here, and if somebody buys it, that's great. Or I could sell you 100 units at $3 or $4, and you can mark it up or utilize it as an incentive, as a giveaway of other things that are being purchased from your store, kind of like what I explained with this other company. So that's another creative way to put your music out there, to get it out in front of people. Don't be afraid to go in your local area where you're playing a lot and approach stores and say, hey, listen, I'd like to put these CDs here on consignment. Here's 10 CDs. I'll give you, let's just say the retail price is going to be $12. I'll give you 6 and I'll take 6. Once again, this is the environment that we're all in the music industry is forcing a lot of creative thought process in moving our product around. Once again, it's not going to necessarily work for everybody, especially if you're, putting out fresh new work and trying to sell CDs at a higher rate. But if you're sitting on a lot of product from the past, or maybe you think you've gone through the rinse cycle of promoting a particular CD and you have all these units, also consider that. Consider going to stores or even online companies and doing deals of that nature. Once again, it's not necessarily a consignment position as much as it is getting the person who owns a particular company to buy X amount of CDs for a certain amount of dollars and pitching it to them to use that as an incentive for further purchasing from people or consumers who are buying their products. So, in other words, what it's really saying is, buy $100 worth of our stuff and we're going to give you this CD of so-and-so. So, anyhow, that's it. That's another thought on being creative, on getting some of your hard copy out there and getting some of the dust off of the boxes in your closet or in storage, and try to make some of that money and continue to stay out there in the public eye. All right, that's it from TalkMusicBiz.com. Later.